following is an original presentation of USA Football for a better, safer game. Every day, Perry Loftus drives over an hour to help his son Antonio. It's something he's been doing in various forms his entire life.
Beautiful day for football. Got our new state helmets, state logo, California logo on the side of our Long Beach Poly matte whites. That'll be different this year.
For the 3 generations of Pierce men, it's just a further example of how football and family are indelibly intertwined.
It's official, it's official.
I'ma do this here forever. Forever. 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 I'ma do this here forever.
In a city of perpetual summer, there are no changing leaves to signify the start of football season. Instead, there is simply a single date that has been circled for months, which marks when things begin for real. The first day of pads.
The biggest misconception is if you play fast, you finesse, right? Nah, we're gonna play fast and we're gonna be physical.
Here we go, 2 lines, let's go, get up, let's go, everybody. Hey, the drill is beat the block and make a tackle, watch the sideline. On the whistle. Get off. Go back. Good, yeah. There you go, Bucky, get up, man. There you go.
While their effort is a constant, the leadership and identity of the 2015 edition of the Jackrabbits remains uncertain.
The one thing that we have to overcome is just maturity. When you're so young, you can be naive and dumb. You know, and I mean that in a good way sometimes. Stack. Look at the guard and tackle, pull. Josh Jones, that's right in front of you. Both guys win. Come on. Hit, get around. Upfield shoulder, hustle back.
Good, watch his hips. Finish. Good. Hey, make sure that offhand can catch the hips, yeah?
Delta set fire 3 times in a row, right? Here we go.
Delta set fire.
But we have to understand there's a sense of urgency. We walk into the fire day 1.
Set, go. Okay, Henry, you have the who? We usually call the first guy the twister what? Penetrator, right? So the penetrator, you're gonna have to punch him. That tackle has no idea he's coming. All he sees is this DN coming here, and he's trying to go around. That's all he sees, right? So you have to protect our guy.
All right, get your feet moving. Here we go, get your feet moving.
Coach Pierce knows that there is no substitute for hard work.
Up, downs, on the ground, here we go.
Amongst his tactics is a lesson learned in the NFL, moving conditioning to the middle of practice.
If I condition them at the end, they get to go home and chill, and if they're tired, no, so be it. But you get to really see what your team's about when you make them do the most wildest, disciplined things. So for us, we do up downs. 75 degrees today, man. 75 degrees. Get up, Baker. But when you do that, then you go right into a team period. What that does now is say, look, I can't be tired, because you're physically, you're done. But if you let your mind say you're not tired, then you're gonna win. 9 on 7, 9 on 7. 1-on-1s, wide receivers, DBs on the hop. Let's go, 9 on 7, let's go.
One thing our coach teaches us, Coach Tai, he was like, it's 3 rules. It's called BUS. It's called brotherhood, unity, and sacrifice. But you're not gonna get to unity and sacrifice if you don't have a brotherhood.
While the Jackrabbits describe themselves as family, the defense is literally an extension of Coach Pierce's own blood, anchored by senior safety Deandre Pierce.
Football is life to me. I've been playing football ever since I was 6 years old, so I live, eat, and sleep football. When I was little in elementary school, I used to sleep with the football. It's a little SpongeBob football I used to have. It was just something I've always been about. I just love it.
But it's good just watching him go through the process. Ever since he was little, he's been around football his whole life, right? He decided he wanted to be a football player at a young age, and now he's at an opportunity, at a point in his life where Colleges are looking at him.
This isn't just a game to us. This is a legit lifestyle for us. This is what we live, eat, sleep, and breathe.
Just like any close family, sometimes brothers fight in order to figure things out.
If we're trying to get our job done and you're in our way, we're gonna push you out the way. We're gonna get what we have to get first before we try to let you get what you got. So when people have a problem, we just start fighting, but all that just at the end of the day just brings us closer. So I think that's what makes us like such like a band of brothers.
He's the total opposite of me. He took care of school. He does all the right things. He's a good kid. He doesn't get in trouble. So just watching him go through, one, the culture shock. He's a suburban kid, right? He's been around the richest of the rich.
First day of school, I just walk in, I just see everybody from all different type of races, cultures, just everybody. So it was just, I walked into campus just completely shocked. It was a crazy feeling.
And now we're around roaches and mouses, and the locker room ain't got no lights, and it's dingy and LAC, but we grinding. And I'm watching the kid that's taking a step back as far as his lifestyle to take steps forward for his future.
So, you know, I just took his word for it, and I just came to Poly, and honestly, it's probably been one of the best decisions of my life.
He's Antonio Pierce's son, and now Antonio Pierce, the head coach's son. A lot of pressure on him, and he's handled it well.
The theme of family extends to all corners of the program. Nowhere is this more evident than at quarterback, where junior Nolan McDonald is just days away from his first start.
Family is big, especially with poly football and playing with a brother. When you're out there, you know there's somebody that's always going to have your back, somebody that's going to back you up.
It's kind of a dream to me just watching these guys play at Long Beach Poly, because it's something that I've been wanting them to do since they were about 6 or 7 years old.
I was excited last year and they didn't even start. Just seeing them run through the tunnel, I was like, whoa!
My family is very football oriented. My brother is a tight end at Long Beach Poly as well. My sister used to cheer for us at a very young age. My mom and my dad show up to every game. My dad coaches, my mom yells as much as she can.
I'm his biggest fan, but you know, everybody else is telling him what he's doing right and what he's doing good, so I'm looking at the things that he does wrong, and I'll point those out, you know, because there's always room for improvement.
They love watching us play. I think they love watching us play more than we actually love playing.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah, Jack.
While possessing a strong arm and running back speed, Nolan's success will be as much mental as it is physical.
You got to communicate to your offensive line. So if you're going to make a push, offensive line and your running backs, you know, we got to be off these two guys right here. All right?
Football is definitely a lifestyle. You have to adapt this lifestyle at a young age, and football is going to consume most of your time, but if you love the sport, you're fine with it.
For the McDonalds, football has always been about family, something his dad is more than happy to show off.
DVDs of their games. So I didn't make a highlight tape, but there's a lot of film of them.
You have to grow and advance and get better every day. There's no time off.
Let's go. Come on, Dez, go lower. Lower, Dez, that's gonna be a penalty now. Come on, lower. That's not how we tackle. Not how we tackle, Dez, low now.
As camp comes to a close, the biggest question mark is who will be the leader. The obvious contender is senior wide receiver Jack Jones, one of the most talented athletes in the country.
Every day on three, every day on me, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
But making the transition from best player to leader is not always a seamless transition.
We need more guys that love football like this. And if I'm wrong, Jack, tell me. Is football, that's your way out? You trying to eat or not? This is your team, Jack, not mine. This is not my team.
I think that's when it really hit me. When he said it was my team, I started thinking in my head, like, yeah, this is my team. You know, Biggie and Juji handed me the torch, and I mean, it's nothing else to do but lead. And Pierce is putting everything on me because he know I can handle the pressure.
This is your team. It's yours. I ain't breaking up no fights. I told y'all that. This is your team, Jack. All right, let's pick that up, man. Have better practice tomorrow, all right?
As camp comes to a close, the coaches make certain fatigue does not make cowards of their team.
We don't get tired on this side of the football. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
We don't get tired on this side of the football. So stop looking for somebody to come get you, Cam. What you do on this practice field is going to carry over in the game. Do you love this, or you just want to say 5 years from now, hey, coach, I played for Poly? You got to be willing to sacrifice everything that comes with football. Being nicked up, shoulder hurt, feet hurt, back hurt, I'm tired. That's football, fellas. That's football.
Where are you here and where are you here? You have got to be a man. There's no other way. You're going to have children one day. They're going to depend on you. Your wife's going to depend on you.
I just want to just talk to you a little bit about what Coach was saying out there about your heart. But this line right here, it's just right there. And your voice will tell you, you know what, just cut it short, but you can't do that. And that's a character issue.
What are you going to do? Walk off and leave your children? Leave your wife? You have a responsibility. You're part of this team. Life is not easy. You're going to have your ups and downs, but you're always rising. Always rising.
Like Coach said, when you come here, you punch your heart in and you come to work. That's it. You can't accept anything other than that. You guys understand that?
Yes, sir.
So don't quit on each other. Don't quit on yourself.
It's been said that every family has a story. Some are tales of redemption, others unconditional love.
That's where you play this game. That's where you do life. You got to stand up and say, I'm a man. I'm going forward. I'm standing straight on this line. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's awful weak. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Well, then act like it and do it.
For Long Beach Poly, family is simply a way of life. The first game is now less than a week away. On the next episode of Football for Life.
We play with attitude, we play with swagger, we play with confidence. We play like no other team they've ever seen before. That's a team that we showcase tonight.
It's all perfect time!